Diego, how's it going today, buddy?
Oh, pretty good, Marco. Just right here, I came across another deal in La Quinta right now.
What's the address of this one?
A 78605 Alden Circle in La Quinta.
78605 Alden, Alden
Yes.
Circle. All right, so this is the one that you were having a little bit of issue comping out, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty confident it's worth about 400K, but I'm not sure. There's the comps are all over the place on this one as well. They're going up even up to the 500 range. So I'm not sure if I'm in that ballpark, but yeah, that's what I needed help with.
Okay, gotcha. All right, well, let me jump in here, man, and kind of give you my own feedback and my own 2 cents of what I think it would probably go for. So we're gonna jump in right now on Zillow. It's probably one of the fastest and quickest ways to get comps these days. And
We actually, got an email that Zillow is actually a brokerage now, so you could get pretty much all the information that you get on the MLS through Zillow.
that's amazing because now all those firewalls to all that data is definitely down, so you can access like the most accurate, up-to-date information, which is huge, especially if you're out there just starting out. We use this a lot in addition to the MLS. So we have access to the MLS, we have access to Zillow, and we use as much data out there as we can grab. So here's what we did. We narrowed everything down to our search. So as you can see, we took out pretty much everything that was outside of here, and we left everything that was within, these two subdivisions, 1, 2, 3, 4. And what we did is we narrowed it down to a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom houses. Obviously, we don't want any condos or townhouses or nothing. And another thing that we did is we refined it to be under 2,000 square feet because our home is 1,400. So I gave it up to 1,750 square feet, and these are the ones that we found. So let me go back in here, redraw this again, and it's going to give me the same properties. So here we go. So what we're looking at is we're looking at the newest ones that just hit the market that are 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. And as you can see here, another thing to keep an eye on is the condition of the property. So what we're going to be looking at is when we fix it up, what is it going to resell for? And so we want to compare apples to apples. So we're looking at a property that is now renovated, upgraded, totally updated, and we're going to take a look at that. And here's one right here, 11 days on the market. And so I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to take a look at this particular property. And as you can see from the photos, you've got, newer cabinets, white shaker cabinets, newer countertops, newer faucets. The appliances look okay. This to me appears to be somewhat a little bit renovated and, cleaned up. It's not a full, rehab property, but this is a good guide for now. And this is a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,700 square feet, selling for $450. So I feel confident that this is going to sell close to that. Now the market's still very active, very hot. The last comp that Diego pulled up, how long did it take to sell on the MLS?
It was under 40 days.
Under 40 days. That's a good sign, guys. So you want to look at days on market, how much did it sell for, and obviously that's going to give you an indicator. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pull up our deal analyzer worksheet that we use to go ahead and run the numbers. Now, if you don't have this deal analyzer worksheet, you gotta get you one. And if you don't have one, let us know and we can certainly send one to you, because I'm telling you guys, this little Excel sheet is so important. Okay, if you don't have one and you're doing flips or you're getting into the space of renovating and investing in real estate, you got to have one of these. It took me a long time to get one, so we actually developed one. Now we have it. We can share it with you. Send us a message. We'd be more than happy to send you this and probably some other things that you're going to need for your rehab estimator. That's very important. We got the comps, so we're going to say $450,000. You feel comfortable with that, Diego?
Yeah, 450 is good. Yep.
450, 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom. We're going to turn ours into a 3-bedroom, right? So now the next thing we're going to do, we're going to plug the numbers in here. So we're going to do after repair value 450,000. And you can follow along if you have this. If not, we're going to share this so you guys can see it. So 450,000, and we calculated our price per square foot at how much for the rehab?
This one we did 35 as well.
So 35, it put us a little bit under $50,000 in renovations on this one. So $35 a square foot times 1,400 gave us approximately 50,000. So we're gonna plug that number in here. Purchase price, you talked to the seller, you guys went back and forth a little bit.
Yep.
You offered him 250, he says too low. He came back and you got him at what?
At 3.
At
Yeah,
300.
he said he would definitely take 300.
Okay. So now our purchase price is 300. I'm gonna put it in here, 300,000. Closing costs, we're gonna do 2 points on this one. So we're gonna do 6,000. And one thing that's very important to remember, guys, when you're doing your deal analyzer, make sure that you put in there your acquisition costs. Hard money loans are very expensive, which is what we use, and private money loans are expensive as well. So just make sure that you account for that, because if not, your deal is going to look super juicy. And guess what? You know, if you forgot to plug in those numbers and you think you got a $60,000 profit, well, you could have made a huge mistake, and now your profit's going to go from 60 down to maybe 40. You know, so you have to be careful. You got to make sure that you plug in these numbers in here, because this does have a huge impact on what your bottom line will be. So make sure you account for that, guys. Next thing we got here is, let me see here, our carrying costs. That's another thing. Total holding costs, what do we say? 4 months?
Yeah, about 4 months.
About 4 months. So we're gonna say, 300,000. Real quickly, what I take 300,000 times 10%, which is on average cost of hard money loans. So we're just gonna say 300,000. That's a $3,000 mortgage times 4 months. We're just gonna say, what is that? 8, 12,
Yeah,
$12,000. So let's just pad it. Let's just say $15,000. I always like to pad my numbers. Okay, so as you can see, if we purchase this house, see if you can capture that right there. So these are the numbers, Diego. You
Okay.
ready for it?
Yep.
So if we buy for 300,000, we put 50,000 into it with our acquisition costs, closing costs, realtor fees on the exit, and everything, which are already in the sheet. Everything is already calculated for in here. You'd be looking at around a $61,000 profit on this project if we can get it done in 4 months.
4 months.
So that's very important. Speed, get in, buy the property, rehab it, put it back on the market, and resell it. The return on this one is almost 16%. So this one is definitely a green light. So the next thing that we're gonna do, Diego, is just type up the offer, get out there, and present the offer in person, and hopefully get the offer accepted. So stay tuned to see if Diego locked this deal up, and we can put it in escrow and close it.
We got this.
You ready to do this?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's do it.